I'm Aaron Nagler. I'm here with Mr. Don Banks for SI.com, looking at the Los Angeles Rams. Here's a team I think is primed, Don, primed to jump up and get a quarterback. Now, our colleague Peter King has them linked to Paxton Lynch. Is this a team that's looking to jump up and get a QB?
I think there's a good possibility, Aaron. And look, 8 times in the top 50, Les Snead and Jeff Fisher have been willing to move up or down in their 4 years. They're willing to make a move and make a bold statement already. And when you look at the quarterback situation, Case Keenum and little else, Nick Foles, God love him, he's still there, but he took a beating last year. I think they're going to make a bold move for a quarterback. But I agree with you. I think at 15, they could get Paxton Lynch falling to them.
All right, let's say they can't jump up.
Yeah.
They stay put. Is there a place where they can't go positionally? Maybe other than running back because of the selection of Gurley last year. He turned out phenomenally. But everywhere else on this team, it seems there are holes and needs.
Yeah, maybe I'll take left tackle off the board up high because of Greg Robinson. Right. Even though he's struggled, they're still committed to him, and they have that big investment in him. And that's why they're probably in a decent position, sitting there with 2 second-round picks at 43 and 45. They hope to come out of this with 3 pieces of the puzzle that will be long-term.
You mentioned those 2 second-round picks. Is that kind of tempting to try and move down and get yourself a few more picks? Because they don't have a ton.
Well, I guess it's depending on if their draft board falls a certain way, because I do think they have enough needs that those 2 second-round picks must be tempting to sit there and find 2 instant starters. However, if they don't like their options, then I think they have to try to parlay those, because a lot of teams are going to want to be in that neighborhood at 43 and 45 and feel like, you know, they're going to find a couple starters for their club.
Did the relocation kind of save Les Snead a little bit? Because this is a team that's perennially kind of maybe not underachieved, or maybe disappointed is the word if you're a Rams fan. Does he have to nail this draft?
I don't know if it's a have to, but pressure has definitely built. Now, I think the relocation issue, which has really lingered for the last 2, even 3 years, Stan Kroenke, the owner, has been focused so much on that I think he's given a pass to the coaching staff and the front office to a large degree. I think there's a lot of pressure, but they are talking extension with Jeff Fisher because he's heading into the last year of his deal. They don't want him to be lame duck. It's probably going to be a short-term bridge type of extension. I think there's real pressure for the Rams to put a product on the field this year that looks like they're ready to break through.
Some hope for the future.
Yeah, because they're stuck in status quo, and as you know in the NFL, status quo is the worst thing you can be.
But never status quo, as Mr. Don Banks breaking down the Rams draft for us. For Don, I'm Aaron for SI.com.